Iran shocks the world by declaring a total lockdown over the strategic Strait of Hormuz, sending ripples of alarm straight to Washington. Amid its bold military posturing in the Persian Gulf, Iran's provocative Hormuz declaration lands just ahead of critical talks with the U.S. Surface vessels, underwater threats, aerial patrols. Iran now boldly declares full-spectrum control over the Strait of Hormuz. Iran brands the strait an impregnable fortress, delivering a seismic shock to President Trump, underscoring Tehran's iron grip on global energy lifelines. Iran's elite IRGC force on February 16 dramatically declared a full round-the-clock surveillance lockdown, spanning the entire Strait of Hormuz, heightening fears of economic warfare. IRGC Navy Chief Rear Admiral Ali Reza Tangsiri asserted that monitoring blankets surface ships, aerial drones, and even subsurface domains like submarines in a comprehensive net. The stark statement dropped during an intense IRGC naval exercise in the Persian Gulf, as Middle East tensions reach a fever pitch with U.S. forces arrayed nearby. The Hormuz Strait stands as a global lifeline, channeling around 1/5 of the world's daily oil consumption and making it the ultimate chokepoint for energy security. The commander hailed Iran's strategically positioned islands along the strait as symbols of national honor, fortifying defenses around these key territorial bastions. While Iran runs naval drills annually to sharpen skills, Tangsiri stressed this iteration stands out sharply due to cutting-edge new tactics not seen in prior exercises. Tangsiri noted that only select advancements get displayed publicly for propaganda wins, with the bulk of revolutionary capabilities remaining tightly classified from prying eyes. The first phase of these drills unfolded in the ultra-sensitive Greater Tunb, Lesser Tunb, and Abu Musa Islands, hotspots long disputed with Arab neighbors. Rapid response battalions rigorously rehearsed both offensive strikes and defensive maneuvers tailored for high-intensity confrontation scenarios in contested waters. Missile operations ramped up using brand-new missile systems, zeroing in on refined combat tactics to overwhelm adversaries in simulated real-world battles. Analysts interpret Iran's aggressive military messaging as finely calibrated pressure tactics, projecting ironclad deterrence at sea to ward off any aggressors. These high-stakes drills are exploding into action amid explicit U.S. threats of military strikes should Iran stonewall demands to dismantle its nuclear program entirely. The U.S. has surged a second aircraft carrier strike group into the volatile region, priming for a possible sustained air and naval campaign against Iranian targets. Meanwhile, Tehran has issued dire warnings of a massive retaliatory storm targeting U.S. bases and assets scattered across the Gulf if provoked into open conflict. The timing proves exquisitely significant, as the exercise perfectly coincides with the second round of U.S.-Iran nuclear talks kicking off in Geneva on February 17. This tense overlap of hard-nosed diplomacy with war games vividly illustrates that talks soldier on, but the specter of outright confrontation lurks perilously close. Ahead of these pivotal discussions, Iran dangled potential blockbuster deals in energy, mining, and aircraft sectors as bargaining chips on the table, per Reuters reports. Hamid Ghanbari said, and I quote, "For the sake of an agreement's durability, it is essential that the U.S. also benefits in areas with high and quick economic returns. Common interests in the oil and gas fields, joint fields, mining investments, and even aircraft purchases are included in the negotiations." Unquote.